Hello. Hello, it's me. 80 fucking kill. I'm so afraid. Tormented says 2 wishlist. Tom wishlist and I haven't even played it. Actually, not wishlist. I'll be renting it. Caroline Walker's back. Oh, she lives. Spoilers, but it's anything like Resident Evil, of course they live, man. Alright, so you're playing Tormented Souls. I'm gonna finish Unreal Life tomorrow late night and then we'll follow it up with more of this. I don't know how much of this I'll play today. Just got back from work. Might not be much, we'll see. Anyways, this is a survival horror game in line with, from what I understand, the classic survival horrors, Resident Evil, that type of thing. I imagine there's some modern design choices in here. I doubt I'll be using tank controls or anything, but maybe. I'm down with either. Fan of the genre, played most of the high-profile ones, quite a few lesser-known ones. Recently we did Evil Tonight, Crow Country, stuff like that, so they're fresh on the mind. Let me look up some stuff about the devs before we get started. The devs are Dual Effect Games. Published by P-Cube. They're from Chile. It's also hard to find info on video game people. It's like, you know, you're looking at like movie shit, it's like really easy. But anyways, looking forward to this one. This game actually didn't do too well in the critics, huh? I don't think. I never really looked. I actually did pretty poorly critically. You care about, I mean, critic. This was a little earlier in the, not early, but I mean, it's 3 or so years old. You're probably getting a few more people who, I feel like the survival horror thing's obviously been around in indie form for a while, but I feel like this one, there's been quite a few since this one came out. Anyways, I guess we'll go ahead and get started on it. No idea how long it is. I'm sure longer than Evil Within, or Evil Tonight. Jesus. Puzzles. Yeah, dude, I've been awake for almost 16 hours and I just worked, so. I got my excuses ready. Is there anything else I need to get changed? Very high everything. Motion blur. Fuck you. Where's the grains defaulted to off? Maybe they got complaints. Is this the game? I see some people clip an indie survival horror game like Resident Evil with like really bad voice acting. This game have voice acting? Is this that game? I looked at a couple screenshots like, this looks like that game I saw. It's like the classics. Okay. Not quite. Holy Christ. The feel in the front end is
A letter for me. I never receive letters.
Like I'm in a Western VN right now. to Caroline Walker. John Doe. Blackwood Island, Canada. You know it's scary. Do you have some... psychological tie to this? Oh. She like fucking...
It's been 2 weeks since I received that letter from the Wildberg hospital.
It's quiet.
Since then, I haven't been fine. I can't get out of my head the image of those little girls. I can't sleep. And when I am able to fall asleep,
the volume mixing is
horrible nightmares.
pretty fucking bad.
I need to know what's going on. What's the meaning of all of this? I'm going to the Wildberger Hospital in hopes of finding some answers about this
Good
strange
Burger
photo.
Hospital.
I need to know what's going on.
They're just fucking jumping right into it, man. Doesn't react hardly to it, talk about it a little bit. She's just fucking already pretty much here. We're not even get on the plane, nothing, man. Just boom. I respect it, just getting right into it. Jesus, dude. Keeps getting louder again. There's a huge volume range. Caroline? How the hell are you gonna find any zombies? Those kind of skills. Not the juiciest intro, but I got us started. Whoa. Now we're playing a video game. This is a non-porn game, right? First and last. Starting you off wild. What the hell's the fucking tube for? Oh. At least I left her clothes here. Okay, it's got like full movement, but you can't like turn on a dime. Gotcha. Her eyeball missing? Didn't she already know? Dude, your eye socket would be fucked. Well, that's one way to go about it, I guess. Open up with the shock where they're just I feel like the grace of which that intro happened. This just feels like pure shock, yep. But we will see. Let me turn this up a little bit more. See how that volume bounces in game. Didn't care for this outfit. Got the little bow on the back. So you said there's some kind of hidden outfit around here. Ooh. Ah. That's cool they give you 2 costumes right off the bat. Just get the skirt with the bow. Yeah, I gotta say I kinda like this one better too. Got more of that, like, gotta get shit done. Like, you'd probably not be showing up to a creepy place like this in your fucking... your dress with the bow on it kinda vibe. I mean, not that there's not horror protects and a skirt. I mean, Jill was in 3, but she was also caught off guard. And Parasite Eve, she starts in a dress and then she's in fucking jeans after that. I mean, I like a nice outfit. I don't like the tank top style that they all do nowadays, but this is a nice middle ground. And the midriff's good too, right? Why not? Two angels. Enemy. What's this one? Start using hours or lucky number and uses it for everything. The hour. The first baby Emma. Is it the 3? Do I need to take this seriously? Okay. We'll see. That's on the ground. Nice, you can mess with it immediately. Kinda cool you gotta click something and then kinda like point it out and shit. Using the cursor. Hopefully we get some cool kind of interactable screens then, outside just puzzles. I stood still when my 2 angels fell from heaven. So this was the time, 12:35. I'm more serious than any puzzle in Evil tonight. Now I'm worried. Okay, they tell you if there's nothing. Any like moves I have? Got like an odd walk cycle. Like a jog? Like halfway between a jog. It's this kind of... I think it's her arms. I guess I'd be walking a little weird after all that. Epic business. It's beautiful. 360. Tank. The doorknob is missing. Can't really run any quicker when I press X. Maybe you just can't run in here. Or maybe it defaults to run. I got tank controls anyways. Unless you're supposed to do D-pad for tank. Oh, there's walking. Yeah. Okay, walking. Tank, D-pad. Gotcha. You just default run if you use the stick. Okay, you can move slow if you just barely tap it. Did you use tank in this? Or did you go ahead and use the stick, Ripper? Tank all the way? Yeah, I figured I would. I'm going stick. I got enough tank controls ahead of me in my life. I got no problem with tank controls. I'll get my fix, I'm sure, soon. Dip into some older ones. I mean, could you use this? Oh, you have to modify it yourself. Looks like I need to... Let's go ahead and turn down the sound effects ahead of time. I'm gonna have to actually find a doorknob. Insane. I mean, you could probably use your hand. It's not gonna be that hard, but it's cool. Oh, Jesus. Loading from hell. That's on my end, I'm sure. Oh, the areas look nice. I think the set camera angles help a lot. Because when you zoom in on her in her house, it looked kind of jank. But when you get the proper lighting and camera angles, you get that cinematic look. Like a button. Music seems cool. We're in the Silent Hill Dutch angles here, man. I don't remember. I'm sure Resident Evil had some angles like that. I just don't remember. I definitely remember them more in Silent Hill. Might have to turn down the game a little. We'll see. We'll let it rock. Tismuit Tribe. Ancient underground cemetery in a cavern. Oh Lord. Is that gonna be our umbrella research facility this game? The ancient Roman tunnels type of thing. Twins. Okay, so this is parallels to what we got going on. No Hassie? Back socket. Well, this camera angle style, this is like a CVX, I guess would be. We're gonna compare it to Resident Evil, the most accurate thing, right? Where it's set angles, but also kind of sweeps around. I guess Silent Hill was that way too. It makes the most sense to do. I mean, the only reason they probably didn't do that with like RE1 and 2 and 3 and shit is because it's just pre-rendered. You're not gonna really be able to sweep it as easily. And that's how Sin got a taste for blood. You're gonna turn into a fucking cannibal next, man. Gonna be starring in one of these games, dude. Damn. Fucking cats, man. I'm a dog guy, right? I like them all. But a dog, if he's gonna fuck you up, you're gonna know, right? And he's just gonna rip a chunk out of you. It's a nice, honest chunk. Jesus, dude. That must have really nicked something particular. Ooh, nice. I want the music to be louder. We're gonna turn up the overall volume and then turn down the sound effect. I don't like the volume balancing in this so far. I also like when the music and ambience gets to breathe a bit. Always cool in these Resident Evil inspired games to see, or classic survival horror games, seeing what they do with their save room music. Oh man, we're getting tape saves, dude. They're going all out, dude. How many people were bitched about this? That's why this game didn't get good critic reviews. But it does have good Steam reviews.
An old magnetophone. It looks like it works. Recording my progress might be useful if anything happens to me.
Alright. Sorry to the voice actress or whatever, but I think it might have worked better with no voice. Not to mention she didn't have any voice acting when she was taking damage back there.
My name is Caroline Walker. I came to Wild Burger Mansion seeking information about 2 girls in a photograph I received in the mail a couple of weeks ago.
Okay, so you just were butt-ass naked in a tub with a pipe down your throat and they took your eyeball out. So next time you speak, I want you to think about that when you're speaking. And then it's just completely forgotten. She sounds like she's fucking going out to the store, man. Writing down her grocery list. She should be like fucking fucking lost it at this point. Yeah, it's 3 years old. The second one's announced. I think it's supposed to come out the end of this year or next year. A brilliant game, but it's made for absolute sickos. I mean, it's true, Ripper likes it.
The last thing I remember before losing consciousness was arriving at the hospital and entering the mansion's main hall. I remember pain and then nothing. I woke up sometime later connected to a ventilation machine, and my eye had been removed. Why? Why would someone do such a thing? I don't know what the hell is going on in this place, but I need answers. Every time I close my eyes, I see those girls.
Your eyes?
Am I going insane?
Your eye, ma'am. You got to. The phantom eye. Okay, it is sicko saving. Saving for freaks. Gotta be careful, these are some pretty detailed environments, so it's very easy, I feel like, to miss stuff here. Hey, it's me. They didn't pay me for my likeness. Oh god, when it changes camera angles, it keeps your direction. It's still too fucking. It might just have a fucking huge range of volume. The whip. The genetically altered gorilla with chain guns for hands. How could he escape? Does this game not have a map either? Not gonna be very useful. I'm gonna check this one. The camera angle's changing. You really need one on your own. Is there a damn survival horror game with a genetically altered gorilla? I need to play it. There's a gorilla in some. What fuck? I played a survival horror game where there's a fucking gorilla. I mean, Escape from Bug Island has giant gorillas that fight giant fucking eldritch monsters that fight giant bugs. That game is fucking unhinged dog shit. But man, isn't it funny? I can Escape from Bug Island, dude. Fucking powerful ass game. Those are genetically altered gorillas. Yo, an actual. Even shows where the fuck you are. Yeah, we haven't seen the threat yet in this. I mean, it might just be twins. We have seen her titties, and they removed her eyeball and put a tube in her mouth. So, it's pretty spicy in the first 20 minutes. Jesus. I guess she's knowledgeable about his work. This is where I'm facing. Okay, it tells you if you've been in a room, I guess. Is there like a button just to check the map? What am I looking at? I think I'm looking at this to go into the East Wing Hall. That might be crazy. I'm not sure. To me, it felt more just like shock horror. The beginning's pretty... look at these bastards. Gee, look at that. Just like a quick bit of shocker, because it's kind of like got this cheap feel at the beginning, and your voice acting's pretty bad, and then all of a sudden you're just like, get bonked in the head when you arrive here, and your tits are out, and the fucking you're in the bath, and all that. I mean, I'm fine with like crazy, horror. That's not even like that wild or anything. It's not particularly violent. It just has like an empty eye socket. It's more, honestly, the eye part's a little funny because it's just like very clean eye socket just sitting there. I'm pretty sure you probably couldn't really do that, but we'll see if it goes beyond like quick bit of amateur shock horror, if it's actually got some more interesting kind of demented shit going on. The Tomb Raider reboots. That was definitely like somebody's thinly disguised fetish. Like, I was like, is it like a AAA funded by Square Enix game? This is some pretty, this is some pretty extreme violence for a game that's really not that violent, anyways. Only in these like random deaths, man. I'm like, somebody's just going off. Yeah, it was like borderline fetish shit. Where am I? Is this a staircase going down? Why is this green? Like I've been here. Locked. Yeah, the whole QA team. They're like, are you gonna leave those in? Like, we don't got time to get rid of them. Let Jimmy down, fucking at the end of the hallway, have his fetish kills. We don't dare tell him no. Motherfucker ain't normal. So I always remember those funny Conan skits or whatever. He's fucking playing the game and those kills happen. Just some guy who doesn't play a lot of games, and then it's just this fucking like unhinged kills out of nowhere. Like, Jesus. What are some other barely disguised fetishes in games that don't seem like they have them? I guess the Jill scene in Resident Evil 3 remake, where the bug like attaches its stinger to her mouth and like shits some eggs into her fucking mouth, and she's just kind of like not even that worried about it, and then vomits them off later. That's probably another one. It was like bizarrely like I was like, hello fellas. I'd like to joke around that the inflation shit in Mario was too, but honestly they're probably just innocent. I don't trust a horror game dev to not have half of its fucking creepy shit be fetish feel. Where's that scene? You guys know that scene, right? I think it was just jank. Like that she's like kind of like calm about having eggs shot down her throat. I'm gonna look up Jill eggs and see if that works. Yeah, immediately. Not for me, but I do think it's funny. Here's this one. One sec. They're built-in ads now. I just got a fucking ad for a minute ad for Uber on a 3-minute video. See if I can find this one. Maybe it's like bait video with like a changed title. You know how they do that where they'll change like links to fit anything you type in and then just shit their own stuff out. Yeah, we can watch this. you guys remember that? When I was playing this, I was like, Bella? Just Jill egg scene RE3. I was like, this is some dude's fetish, man. I shouldn't even look that worried. Whoa, we got the lady too. I mean, she was just raw fetish. Oh, they got what, the death afterwards too. Yeah, exactly. Anything weird pop up? No, I don't think there's anything sensitive. It's just a recent list of shit. I have to leave that page open just so my fucking alerts work. Oh wait, was it muted? It might have been muted. I mean, you didn't really miss a whole lot with it muted. Just some sensual egg delivery fucking sounds. Where's need to post my own cat. Oh, funny, man. Horror is always the nesting ground for fucking nested creepy fetish shit. Oh, let me turn it up a little bit. You haven't played any Resident Evils or anything like that, right, Clinton? Or much horror at all, right? Oh, the opposite way. The fuck am I? I think we're in the basement. PS1 RE1, gotcha. Was that back in the day or recently? Yeah, I mean these days you really gotta go for the RE1 remake. It's great. The GameCube one or the new one, same thing. I haven't played the actual original RE1. I might do that for shits. Me excuse to replay it. RE1 Remake's one of my favorites. I think it holds up really well. Despite being this GameCube. A little bit more integrity with the remakes back then. Well, Capcom ones are good. These days the Capcom ones are reimagining. Just, I mean, in general, in industry. Do not run. No. Don't get bonked again. Christina, whatever her name is. Silent Hill. Oh, Eternal Darkness. Yeah, that game loved its fucking Dutch angles, dude. By Silicon Knights, published by Nintendo.
What the hell is going on here?
Whoa, voice acting. What's up, Sam? Stay up later so we can start Phantom Hourglass, Sam. Or maybe I'll push my sleep schedule forward with this.
My child, you are pale. What happened to you?
Fucking really going for the classic feel, man, with their voice acting. Maybe it's gonna be like a Stasis 1 and 2 situation, or the second one just like has way better VA work. Hopefully.
A person in a wheelchair with knives in his hands was chasing me.
Oh, it's you. Don't you remember me? I'm the town priest. We met here in the chapel only a couple of days ago.
What? I'm sorry. I don't remember you. I certainly don't remember coming here before.
Yeah, they typewriter out the text and then you get the voice acting.
I see. Perhaps I'm mistaken. I'm old and get confused every now and again.
Bro, there's a fucking corpse in front of you.
What is going on here, Father? Where is everybody?
The patients and the hospital personnel have been transferred to the new hospital in town. This old mansion has been left pretty much abandoned.
Doctor? Do you know who took her clothes off and shoved a tube in her mouth and ripped her eyeball out?
Why are all the lights off? I don't like
Could
this.
be him.
I feel the same. Something evil is happening here. Something wicked that hides in the shadows.
Is there a way to turn on the lights?
The old generator has been playing up. It happens sometimes. Go to the end of the hall and through the door that leads to the generator room. You can restore the power from there.
I see. I'll do that.
Wait. Take this with you. It's not much, but it might be useful.
Oblivion-esque cutscene. Yeah. This guy sounds like he just rolled out of Oblivion. What's a good Oblivion quote? I'd think of a Skyrim one on accident right away. Are you the hero of Kavad?
Thank you, Father, but what are you going to do without a weapon?
He has God's power on his side, you fool.
My child, with a Bible in my hand, God protects me.
Best. God's will keep him alive. The heavens' protections. Damn. Mortis. That game was good. Well, the third one especially. LT and RT. Smooth criminal. Swoosh. Swoosh. Nice music. I'd say the general environment design, camera angles, all that stuff is good. The character costumes I like. Maybe not so much the faces and stuff. They look a little shitty.
I came here looking for information about the two girls in this photograph.
And the voice acting sucks.
I see. What do you want to know about
I mean, it's
them?
hard to be like original RE1 kind of bad. I mean, you could say, yeah, it's not fucking like rock bottom, but I mean, it's not terribly good.
Anything, really. I was hoping to find some leads around here.
Oh, what a match. That's why I want to play the original, because they clean up a lot of the VA work even in RE1 remake, and it's still fucked sometimes. I need the full, like, every meme line and everything.
I don't know what you're looking for, but I can tell you these girls are no longer with us.
No longer with us.
There was an incident some decades ago where they disappeared, never to be found again.
That sounds terrifying.
Indeed, if you want more details, you could try the mansion.
Almost turned into a Jill sandwich. I don't even know if they fucking intended. I mean, Resident Evil's always been like the B-movie cheesy horror kind of vibes. Sometimes they dip into actually like proper spookiness, but the line has always kind of been part of what's fun about Resident Evil. But good God, yeah, the first game.
I'm sure you'll find something.
The original first game, the remake, like I said, changes quite a bit to make it more
Father.
serious. Thank you, Father. Take your cross and shove it up your ass, mate. A damn flashlight on my gun, man. We're in the morgue right now. Although the morgue isn't on my map. You cooking a map anywhere?
I came here looking for any.
There was
That.
I'm
Thank you, Father.
Nice. Crowbar. Are you gonna ask him about the corpse? I mean, Jesus, he's just here in the fucking dark. I mean, I don't care if it's the fucking morgue, dude. So did they happen to move into this place and crazy shit happen, or did they move into this place and William's a fucking freak? Might you have to actually use this, like, on everything with some level of precision instead of just kind of just apply it. It's kind of fun, little bit of interactivity. So we're good to keep going. This game seems like it'd be very easy to mess up. Yeah, the reason I've been holding off on even doing like the original RE1 is like I've thought about doing like a series replay for fun because I like them. But man, that'd be long. Me and Ripper talked about doing like a kind of like a relay marathon. I need to get better about planning shit like that. Right now I'm trying to wrangle together a few Zelda playthroughs. I have to try to get people figured out for Triforce Heroes, but I might wait until we're done with Four Swords. Let's be exact. Yes, natural. Uh-oh. God. fucking reeks of a classic survival horror puzzle. You just a number with 50 things you gotta adjust. I mean, we can do it. I just need to find the number, of course. I might already have it, but probably not. Map of this area. Maybe green means you've gotten everything in it? If it's in there. Or there's not like a gray for like areas you haven't been in though. What does it say? 10 something? Am I blind? It just said 10. The goal's 10. That number change on there from here? We have to go back and check. How do you swap map? Oh. X-ray room. Oh, this is how I got in here in the first. Is there more in here? Doctor. Jesus. Doctor, he's out there, man.
I came here looking for information. And that sounds. Thank you, Father.
We can just skip it. Checking these dudes like it's a fucking Souls game, man. Defaulted to where you were. This was the part. We're in the X-ray room. I don't see anything in here. Maybe got to turn on the PCs or some shit. Gotta get the generator working. Let's say 10. I can barely fucking see all this other shit. Maybe it needs to be 1 above 10 because it goes down by 1. No idea. Could be. Mario? Oh. God damn it. Bitch is humming. It's vibrating with energy. Oh, you can smack the shit out of some shit, huh? God, she's so stiff, dude. Doing? Doing? Fucking Silent Hill 2 shit here, man. Doink. Doink. Is there something else in here? It's still red. Don't know. Maybe it's not very well. Like maybe when they tell you there's something, it's like not really. It's just that there was a puzzle, but it's done now. There was a puzzle here. It's gone now. Is it good now? No. We are playing Silent Hill. What the hell have they done to you, Jimmy? The King Kong of Resident Evil likes. I still don't know why these rooms are red. It must just mean there's loot. Morgue's blocked off. Well, hopefully the resources aren't too tight. I've been way too tight with my resources in the last few of these I've played. I had enough for a fucking small army's worth of combat in Evil Tonight. Crow Country. I seem to be semi-low on heals in all those. I wonder why. It's a fucking big mystery. Crow Country I was pretty much max, and that was on the hardest difficulty. Except with the healing. Crow Country they max how much ammo you can hold though. Which was good. You don't have a limited inventory though. That game was great, man. Well, like a nice kind of like intro to the genre. Cannot go wrong with Crow Country. Very good. Keep checking this room because it's red. I'm like, hey, maybe I fucked something up. Doctor. We'll come back later. I mean, I gotta have more faith in myself. Like I said, today we won't be going for super long. I've already been up for a while. We did a stream earlier. A couple streams, actually. I went to work. I just wanted to get a little bit more in here. Push that schedule a little bit. This is fun. I don't know how limited the saves are. I guess we did Zagnalis recently too. That was a good one. Already checked in here. But now the power's on, we should recheck now. There's a few that were electronically locked earlier. I don't know if they're just like magically not now. Mario! That's the perfect survival horror entry game. Luigi's fucking Mansion. That is a game for fucking Giga Chads. Do I have a Giga Luigi emote? I don't think so. There is some, I know. I've seen them. Lamp. Sir, open the wine. The rigor mortis. I have a note about that. The heart is missing. Just wanted his wine. Got a fucking like casket fucking Little popper or whatever those are. You like put a hole in it. Bury me with my ancient wine device. There was another locked door. I don't remember. That was electronic. We can just keep searching this first. Getting a Tomb Raider. Did Embracer announce Tomb Raider like universe or some shit? Where it's like combining all the styles into a character. I haven't played the last of the remake ones. I mean, they were just kind of like semi-Uncharted type of games. It was AAA. You're bullshit. I've thought about playing the old school ones and the ones in the middle too. The ones in the middle are supposed to suck, but a few of them are. The old school ones seem cool. I'd probably want to play the remake. They seem fucking hardcore too. It'd be a nice slow pace kind of game. Wait till those are all on sale. When I see the cross, man, I know things ain't good. Ain't no horror game where Jesus is around that things are above the board. No siree. I need like a lighter. Wait. I'm literally holding a lighter. I forgot. I was just thinking of it as my light tool, not as a puzzle tool. Jesus, that was loud, man. I have to turn this shit fucking down, man. Seems loud as fuck. Super loud. I don't think we were done where I was before. Also use a save. We're in maternity, and then I think we went down to here. Or B. I mean, I guess we could keep going, but I feel like we're moving on to some stuff. the fuck? Little guy, man. Oh, she can hit him. Thought she couldn't hit him. Dude's ass just went flying. Stay down, you dumb bitch. Minor injury. Is there like a dark world kind of version of everything? That'd be cool. Interesting. Bro. Maybe that's why it says there's something still. Because there is in the other world. Force it. You rusted to move. Alright. Well, there might be something I can do, but I'm gonna go get a little bit of exploration done elsewhere. What the hell's wrong with these bastards? What have they done to him? Could have been since I saved. I'd like to end this. Might just make our way to a save. I don't know what the C is. A, B, C. Sec. Fucking sneeze. Maybe they're not labeled because I got the map after. I hear a buddy. Jesus. Oh, shitter's where she started. There's something in here, but I mean, like I said, it could be on the other world. In another world. Men like me do not exist. Look at this guy, man. He's quick. Like 6 shots. And he just sprayed shit out of his ass, man. I know if this bitch shot me with nails and beat me with a crowbar, I'd be spraying shit out of my ass, man. Guess I didn't need to kill him, but I mean, I don't have this place internalized. The waiting room. Maybe the dentist room had the lock. One of these had a safe point. Maybe you can just unlock them. Like smacking. I don't know, he counterattacks you for sure. Maybe you can do like a little juke thing? Looking like a no. There ain't no juking. Jesus, man. These saves are, pretty far between. This is like 30-40 minutes back. And it took the wrong notes from the old classics. Resident Evil was like fucking drowning in tapes, man. That's why they got rid of them. Couldn't even tell how much damage they were doing. I was full health. I was like, oh, I could take like 3 hits from like a generic small guy, man. Ay. Kind of boring. Fucking redo all this crap. Looking for this save the whole time, but I think I had to go into this room and clear them. Yeah, she's not much of a fisticuffler for sure. You can definitely not Silent Hill this shit and just like fucking smack everyone. Oh well, I was trying to get to the save. I was like right there. I don't remember where we've been. This point in the game, and I feel like you need to grab everything, so. I mean, the nice thing about like light saves, having to like, having death have some kind of meaning, but I feel like there's a balancing act there. Just having the save points be kind of spread out, probably. I mean, plenty. Although really, I mean, there's only been one save point, so like, I suppose it's really not too different now. Maybe do get a lot of tapes as you go. Make sure I don't miss anything, but stuff doesn't tend to stand out in this. That's okay. Too bothered. I just gotta. That's a little. I haven't really gotten started. We're doing half the game. Should be pretty quick though. As long as it didn't reset my options.
What? What? Why are all... Is... I... Think...
Things are
I
just
came
really fucking up.
that...
I almost feel like the
Thank you, Father.
voice acting is not tied to the sound effects, but probably is. I haven't missed anything. I don't want to miss any ammo, but unless I don't want to be fucking around for the rest of my natural life. Gaz natural. Oh, okay, man. I don't remember if we got anything when we were in the other world. I might skip out on that until I get the other piece of the heart. It says it doesn't fit when I put half of it in there, but it might be like get both pieces for it to fit. Doesn't make sense. You think you could just put both in, but alrighty. I mean, there was items, I guess I grabbed. Like I'm missing a bunch of syringes and shit. We'll see. Yeah, so my friend actually gave me one when I was at his place. I work with him. It was one of those like IV electrolyte powders, what they're called. It was the white peach one. It was like really good. And yeah, it was hydration maxing. It's got a little bit of like saltiness. I was gonna go buy some myself, and they're like $2 per pack. I'm like, holy shit, I could just go buy like a fucking, crazy man drink. So I bought like a cheap, like $2 pack of like 15. I think they're just like energy ones. I got caffeinated, so not the same thing. But it was really good. It was tasty. I was like, oh, it's something tasty. 5 calories. It's like a hydration thing. I mean, you're probably not supposed to have like a bunch of them, but it was cool. But there's always a catch. They're super fucking expensive. After you've sweat a lot. Yeah, I sweat a lot at work. So I'm out in the heat. In and out of the heat. I wouldn't mind having one when I'm working. I don't drink enough stuff to hydrate. Wait, I need to go down to the maternity ward just because I need to grab the fucking... That's where the save thing was. Yeah, I'm guessing it's the same deal. Those must be becoming like popular all of a sudden. Cause I had never heard of them until my friend talked about it. Now I'm seeing them all over the place. I've seen like there's even, I used to saw a shop, like a whole business that is like about making little IV freak things. I was like, damn. It's cool. Yeah, it must just be catching on. I mean, people, I guess, people tend to, there's a little bit more health-centric feel, I feel like, nowadays, but I just liked the taste. I was like, oh, something somewhat healthy that tastes good. I could have like a big giant ass thing of that every day and then just have whatever. But yeah, they're pricey. I mean, I guess I could buy them and then just like just drink them sometimes. Right, yeah. Like I've missed some stuff. All the medicine she ain't grabbing. Ready for the spookiness. Whoa. Crap, so loud, man. Turn it down again, man. I mean, the music I don't mind as much. Jesus. The rest of the motherfuckers ain't loud as shite. None of loud noises equals scary Chad. Apologies. Dude's all ass, man. Turns out loud is funny and scary. What? Loud equals scary. Plus funny. Dude. Sometimes shit's just that easy. I could go for one of those right now, man. Yeah, I haven't healed yet. I'm missing one. I must have missed some pickups somewhere, or they have a adaptive system. I can't say I was noting down where every pickup was. I'm expecting to get murked in the first fucking hour of the game by two lads that were more ass than lad. Is any crap here? Was it the X-ray room? No, that was with them in it. Or maybe I was fine. I don't know. I feel like I've checked everything. Save room. Or I swore I had 3 morphine last time. Oh, where I missed one. Haven't used any. Oh well. Morphine's bad for you guys. Like a trigger. Such a jack fight. I mean, where do you even avoid these guys, man? I mean, maybe you're supposed to like run in here real quick and like get past them somehow and then like chip away. I mean, they almost keep up with you in speed. Alright. Looks like I just kind of had to trade health there to get through. Mr. Beast collaboration. How do you fight him? Isn't there some damn drama with him recently? There's probably always drama. Just because he's as big as he is. Yeah, that's the thing. Is like I feel like when you're that big and you're kind of going for these huge like events, like you're bound to catch an eye, good or bad. But who knows? Yeah, no, I haven't seen that. I mean, I've seen his face over all sorts of little shit. What was it? I don't know. No idea. always hearing all sorts of shit, right? Can't say I keep up with the drama too much. So what is going on with him and Monster Hunter? Niantic, right? Does that? The Pokemon Go people? Oh, Jesus. Now I'm out of stuff again. I feel like I missed a room's worth of exploration. Oh well. We'll live. The plan was actually to kill one guy and then walk out and then respawn it. But like the guy I was shooting fell behind the other guy, so I didn't have any shots on the new one. So it's kind of a pain. It was a shame there. Oh, I'm sure there's something in every room I haven't touched. We'll find the missing stuff. Alright. These are popular little guys, aren't they? Jesus, dude. You can't even stun these guys at all, man. She's not exactly very limber. Put a couple shots and then try to run out of the way, and he's probably just gonna fucking hit you, man. Maybe they're more jukeable than they seem. Definitely need to make an attempt, because even getting the drop on him from behind, this gun just fucking blows junk. You can't melee him. I'm sure you can, technically, right? Like, you could probably go in for, like, a hit, and then he's, like, stunned, and then you, like, whip around, and then run out. I'm sure it's possible. Yeah. I just have been so cheap with my, like, resources in the last few of these that I'm like, alright, I'll use the gun a bit more. And a strat for it, yeah. There's probably just like a you can smack them, walk around them a bit and smack. Maybe there's something there. You definitely can't stun lock them like it's Silent Hill or some shit. Help me. I'm not feeling comfortable enough into my resources. Too hard on the crowbar right now. If I was like a guy right next to a save or something, maybe I'd start giving it a test run and just restart. I mean, I use it when they're on the ground, but... I'm getting tired. So that's the other problem with limited saves. is if they're gonna be like every 50 minutes, kind of have to, you know, what these games need. If you're gonna do this system, which I'm fine with limited saves, of course, but I like the classics. Do like an Ace Attorney, do like an old DS thing, save and quit, and you can like restart from there. XCOM does it on Iron Man. Like you can't use the save as like a load, but like, you know, if you need to go. Remember that Pacific Drive game got fucked with that too. People bitched about it so much. They actually did add something, but people just didn't notice. Long trips. Okay, I gotta do it for the other one. No break. It's been cool though, for sure. I like the atmosphere. Like it's got clean kind of puzzles. Progression areas so far. Story's not much, but it knows how to do the atmosphere. Creepy baby. Does doing shit on one side affect the other? Where I found your heart. I'm gonna kill you. Boo. Alright. Who doing that screaming? I need another save point, baby. I'm ready to get ready to slow down for the day. Wanted to get this started. Push the schedule a few hours. Somebody's red. Cool. Neat. We'll see on the enemies, they're all kind of like hospital patient freaks with no leg, just ass. Joke? Everybody makes the joke, dude. You can't blame them though. I mean, really, you can't. Shot was the statue's very evocative one Haunted Mansion movie. Oh, which one? I wouldn't be surprised if all sorts of survival horror these. I mean, even the old ones probably had a bunch of, you know, with these kinds of set camera angles and stuff. If they all pulled from, you know, surely plenty of sources of cinema. What better place to look than like from actual horror cinema? Photo movies. Did I not get in here? The Haunting. I've not seen that one. Wait, have I? I've seen the Haunting, the black and white one with it's like the Haunting of Hill House. They made a show based on it. I actually like it pretty well. Haunting 1999. It was remade a bunch. Oh yeah, no, this is the remake. This is one of the first remakes. Yeah, this one's kind of trashy. But I do remember that, yeah. My mom likes this one, but she also likes the classic. That's the one I've seen a lot. That one's actually pretty good. Let me see if I can find a link to it here. Nobody watches that. The Haunting of Hill House. 1963. Here it is. Yeah, this one's actually pretty good. This one's interesting. Like a haunting one. It's got a pretty unique kind of twist and stuff to it. Even still, for 63, it's pretty cool. Would recommend. My mom loves black and whites, especially horror. So, in a good few. I think this is it. Yeah. Is this scene? Let me see.
Do you own your own home in Arkansas?
Dude, what the? I'm not watching a fucking minute and 39 fucking ad. Holy fuck, what is YouTube thinking? Sorry buddy, I'm not gonna be able to watch it. Oh wait, you can watch. Dude, the fucking ad was longer than the fucking thing. I just clicked it then re-clicked it. Like, really? Like a minute and 30 minute... oh, sorry. A minute and 30 second ad for a 55 second fucking clip? Yeah, I watched this actually like last year. Liam Neeson. It's so trashy. Like, it's not a good movie. But yeah, there's some interesting shots. Yeah, they're all like remakes of some of those. I think even The Haunting on Hill House is like something to do with the book. I don't know, there's so many names that are similar too. Like there's a new show that came out like what, 3-4 years ago called The Haunting on Hill House. But then there's the 1963 one that I like. And then there's like that one, like The Haunting, and it's like, yeah, it's like okay. But yeah, for sure. I see it. It's definitely more sensational. I don't remember, probably. Like I said I saw it a year ago, but other than a lot of trash, like I don't. It's not one that stuck with me hard. The original is very little violence. I can remember everything that happens in that movie, but I've seen it a few times. I'm also confusing that movie a little bit with 13 Ghosts, the remake, not the original. It's kind of like a similar trashy era. It even has the Scooby-Doo guy. He was in Twin Peaks season 3. What's his name? Yeah, that one's another super giga trashy, like, remake horror of that time period. No, I mean, you just remember some movies when you're a kid. That's just how it is. I mean, you just remember shit. Some stuff sticks with you. I mean, there's all sorts of like goofy crap I probably watched as a kid. And Jesus, I watched that fucking crappy Western Godzilla a bunch of times. I'm trying to think of like some like deep, like you don't see it mentioned much. Angels in the Outfield, like Indian in the Cupboard. Anybody watch Indian in the Cupboard? I feel like that's one of those, like, if I saw some of it, it'd be like a bizarre, like, memory lane, because it's just this kind of like odd movie that's like been forgotten to time, but like I saw it a bunch as a kid because you just watched everything a million times. Like the Page Master's kind of known. This fucking odd shit. Not necessarily like trash, but just kind of like the shit you saw as a kid. That you've like thought about in forever. What is she missing? Nymph untying her sandal. What the hell you need to untie your sandal for? Put them on. Yeah, some of them could be pretty wild. What was the first like mature rated thing? Like R or whatever you guys have. You guys can remember. 13 Ghosts is when 13 Ghosts was really violent. If you end up watching it. It was such a shit remake though of the original. Like hilarious. Wasn't it like in some like glass house and everything too? It was like some really gimmicky, bizarre shit. I guess you're just talking about the cover, but yeah. I don't remember the cover. That was one I saw, but I don't think I like touched the cover ever. It's just like a... It'd just be on. I think we have it at home. The original is cool. I preferred the Haunting on Hill House though. Kind of just trying to find a save. That seems to be their big gimmick in this one, is taking the save ribbon thing and actually trying to be really serious about it. But like, I'm just ready to go to bed. Or not really bed, I guess, but I mean, I'll be as soon as I stop streaming, I'll like start watching and just immediately fall asleep. The first mature thing that strikes me, I think, was The Matrix. I think the scene where they're in the fucking tubes and he like rips it out, I'm like, I think that kind of spooked me a little bit. I mean, there were other things I was scared by, like the eel in Mario or in Majora's Mask or something. Yeah, there was some scary stuff in The Mummy. The part with the scarabs and shit. My mom loves the Brendan Fraser Mummy. Yeah, the mouth melting together. There's some imagery there for a young person for sure. I never saw The Ring. I did see some black and white like monster movies back then, but yeah, I never saw The Ring. Yeah, I think the first mature game I played was Mace: The Dark Age. Look that shit up. I mean, you know, maybe I'll look it up right now. That was a fighting game. That was like an M-rated N64 fighting game. It was pretty much like we have Mortal Kombat at home. I think I've shown this before. I have this still, I just haven't played it. Oh shit, dude. Look how edgy this fucking game is, man.
Hellknight versus Mordo's Call.
I think this game sucked, but I kind of want to play it again.
Fight.
It just had like blood and violence. It wasn't like even, I don't even know if it was hyper violent. Yeah, Pure Soul. Yeah, I mean I was like ultra young when we had this shit. Like I think this is the earliest mature game I played, and I don't even think we really care because it's just kind of like an alright game. Oh no, it was violent. You get all their heads on pikes. After you beat them or whatever. I think their like heads pop up. This game? Dracula Resurrected. Holy. Is this a must play, dude?
Welcome, stranger. Welcome to my humble inn. I hope those
Wasn't Dracula Resurrection like...
I cannot imagine what got into them.
Wasn't that a movie? There was a movie where Dracula's played by... what's his name? Commissioner Gordon in the Nolan Batmans. Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. Gary Oldman. Was that Dracula Resurrection? Is this like a game based on it? There's probably so many things named Dracula Resurrection. Oh, it's like an adventure game. Is this like so bad it's good territory?
Hunt for my food. With them, they kill for their sacrifice.
This might be. Thank you for this. Although some of those screens looked kind of spooky. But I feel like the NPC shit is like unhinged. I'll add it later. Fuck, I need a save, man. Game is fucking got way too few saves. Out of healing again. they're trying to prove, man. There's like this balancing act of like having it be spooky because, and you know, tense because you can lose something. Dracula Last Sanctuary. Holy. I'll have to add them both. And then there's like just being annoying about it, right? Use this bell. You're not supposed to be in the pitch black. I think I was about to fucking lose my shit. Won't let me shoot him. Like the use of the dark and then adding light, especially if it doesn't let you fight. I can smack him from behind. Is it? I mean, is he fucking dead or not, man? Quit twitching. The sewing room. Surely there's always a save tape in every save room. Just one, right? Let this go. I never understood the appeal of abstract art. But you got no inner voice, man. She can't imagine the apple. She got no whimsy. Where the fucking whimsy at? Lost the baby. The lore's a bit more interesting on the writing. It's the minute-to-minute story shit that's I mean, it's not like crazy, but there's definitely a little bit more going on with this kind of like cult drama. I mean, there's the ancient history thing and all that with the twins, but I mean, don't know with this other world and shit going on, and then how she woke up. Alright, we're in the sewing room right now. Oh, so if it's got a mic at the same. Nothing else to pick up. But it's still red. Break these. You guys ever drawn on a canvas like this? I have not. Cool. I mean, I watched enough Bob Ross, man. I gotta be good, right? Oh, I got 2. Well, anyways, cool. Yeah, it's been fun so far. I mean, the saves, maybe it's just the beginning was a little on there. Definitely pretty spread pretty thin. We've got plenty of ammo, but it only does so much. I don't know, never enough healing. Yeah, there's a lot of rooms to remember. I've already forgotten probably half of it. A lot of rooms to go in. Definitely not linear. I think I'm pretty open campus right now. It's gonna be cool to fool around there. We'll see if the combat's just kind of like a pain or what, but I'm digging the set camera angles and light panning. I think the environmental lighting and density of like objects and stuff is really good. Got that comfy survival horror feel, but it's got a little bit of spookiness too. A little bit loud equals scary kind of bullshit, but not too bad there. Some of the lore is alright. I like that there's a fair amount of like kind of interactable first person type of little things. You know, that's kind of exists in all sorts of survival horror, but you kind of like take the object and put it at like select spots, or fool around with, you know, you get to fool around with your objects, but also with the screens and shit, not just on puzzles. So adds a little bit more immersion there, and a genre that I feel like tends to be nice and slow, where you check every little thing, so it's ripe for adding even more immersion. Cool stuff there. Basic story, though, is kind of whatever. I feel like the voice acting's pretty shit. And I gotta say, the character design, the faces and stuff, like everything looks so like serious and gritty. And she's kind of got this like doll thing going. I have no problem with like, you know, she's like attractive or not, but she just looks like a little odd next to everything. She looks like she's from like a different game almost. And some of the animations are a little stiff. You get used to them, but she kind of like glides everywhere. She has like, her back's like almost fucking rock solid, right? I mean, it's an indie game. I don't think it's a huge deal, but it's one of the things you're going to see the most. I think it's really cool. You got to pick like a costume at the beginning if you want, if you find them. This is her default, which interesting. I guess it's kind of this like semi-goth thing. But I gotta say, I feel like I kind of like this one better. I feel like you'd actually show up in an outfit like this, but it's not just like tank top and jeans like like modern Resident Evil, right? It's still got like a look to it. This is personal. They're good. They're both good. It's cool so far. We'll see if the combat gets annoying, or they can actually, if it has like good routing. That was something that Evil Tonight was lacking in, was there wasn't really a whole lot of avoidance, and there definitely wasn't much routing around the mansion into different directions to avoid, you know, tough dudes. You kind of just killed everything, but it was a very different style too. This feels a bit more classic, so I feel like it will have a bit more room for that. I've noticed a few times camera angles will snap to how they were not before you walked into the room. So you'll walk past the door and it'll be a camera angle, but when you leave the door, it's a different camera angle. That can kind of make it confusing to fucking know where the fuck you are, considering that like so much of this is open. So hopefully that, coupled with, you know, hopefully that's kind of doesn't happen very often, and there's not really too many goofy ass enemy situations. I don't need the Signalis where I walk in a room and there's 5 guys on top of me and there's just not really much to do other than just trade fucking resources. I feel like while there was a world I could have got past those 2 guys in the hallway without getting hit, the way they ended up behind each other, it just didn't work out. So we'll see. I mean, it will be fine, of course, but yeah, much pain along the way. Relying on healing, but I think it's more just because these really don't heal for shit. You get hit twice and it costs like 3 fucking morphine, so. But yeah, so good so far. I like it. I figured I'd like it though. But yeah, we'll see what's up. I'm getting too tired. Like, this looks kind of cheesy, right? I don't know. I've seen because I watch, you know, a fair amount of like streams of people playing like the bottom of the barrel, like every like horror game that comes out on fucking like Steam. And there's some dog shit out there, right? I mean, there is some fucking just acid flip trash, man. And this is obviously not like that, but like you get a little bit of the vibe. It's like her kind of like something about. She's not quite like we just ripped like an asset, like a porn asset or something from like the store. Kind of like the supermodel look or anything. It doesn't look like that, but it's got like a cheapness to it, right? I think it's just her face and maybe some of her hair. I don't think it's a big deal. I don't even think it's part of their problem, but it does kind of have this like little bit of cheapness to it. That I think if the rest of the atmosphere wasn't so just clean, it wouldn't stand out at all. But when she's like emoting and shit, you're just like, what the? And it's not like a section. I mean, exactly as you want in these. I mean, all sorts of old classic dude and chick Resident Evil or survival horror characters had like, you know, look good, but it's this kind of like weird plasticky thing going on with her face. When everything else is like hyper detailed, like I would say the environments remind me most of Resident Evil 1 remake, where it's like Giga. RE1 remake has like really good looking pre-rendereds. Some of the best pre-rendereds probably in the business. It helped that was one of the last games probably to truly have like a shitload of pre-rendered backgrounds. So I mean, that was at a time where Capcom was probably plenty of budget to work with. So that's why it's such a strong remake. Yeah, it's cool. And like I said, I don't think it's a big deal. It just is there. I mean, it's an indie game. They seem to have their strengths figured out. We'll see if it's obnoxious. I mean, games inspired by classics tend to sometimes pull your ROM hack type of thing, where we gotta put our twist on it. You know, we're gonna make it but fucking ultra hard, or we're gonna make it but it's fucking really annoying, or you know, we're gonna make it but this and X and Y, and it's like, you know, they kind of miss the forest from the trees. Like why is it this way? It's like kind of like a ukulele, where that was the same people, but it's like they kind of like forgot like why Banjo-Kazooie was good, and then they just went for like bigger and better, like your own twist on it. And this doesn't seem like it's gonna end up that way, where it kind of like betrays sort of the whole fucking point of some of the genre. If anything, it seems very, very faithful on that front. I'm down for, you know, a mix-up, but yeah, as long as it's a good idea executed well, not just some bullshit. This is like Crow Country. That has a lot of like little mix-ups on the formula, but they're all very well thought out. And that's just a great game, just very well put together. So anyways, this is cool. I'm looking forward to doing more. We'll finish Unreal Life tomorrow first. most likely. And then we'll continue this. Whenever the Ripsman is around. Excuse me. Then this would probably be like an all-day game. I don't think this one's as short as Evil Tonight. That was like a 5-6 hour game for me. So, we will see. And then probably start Phantom Hourglass when I have a bit more of like a daytime schedule sort of deal. I don't know. I might just do it one of these days. I do Mario and Luigi Dream Team, another prep game there. Might slide in Capcom's new game, Kunitsugami. It's supposed to be really cool, kind of like small soul game. And I always like to see those coming out of like a AAA developer. So we might slap that in. I'm sitting on SMT5 Vengeance. I mean, it's supposed to be great, but I still don't know how like much different it is. like I plan on playing it just to get the new soundtrack in my veins, but there's like still a little bit of me that's like hesitant. I'm not like just running in to play it right now. I'm just kind of waiting for the moment. I don't have to have it sent back until like late next month, so we got a few weeks to start it. Yeah, so this month will be a lot of kind of like prep shit because honestly, I feel like next month I'll be a little bit more busy. Prep stuff's mostly Zelda's, Mario and Luigi. Already good on Stalker. Could do Vampire the Masquerade at some point. I want to do Space Marine, but it's like $1 million. That's about it for games coming out soon. And who knows with Vampire the Masquerade too. I mean, that shit might not fucking ever come out. But anyways, I don't know. I decided to go through all the stuff I might do. I might do Robotics Notes Elite if I'm just really feeling it one of these days. Kind of got the Steam family share going on that, so I could just kind of save a buck. Come through that shite. It's pretty long. I might do it. We'll see. And that's about it. See you guys later. Thanks for watching this little streamy after work. It was nice. Good chat.